Welcome back to Talk the Town, and we have got some delicious foods in front of us today, and to tell us about them, I have Elizabeth Lowry and Dan Fox. Elizabeth is the event coordinator, and Dan is the chef with Heritage Tavern and also Heritage Catering, and we're going to be talking about the catering side of things today. Thank you both for being with us. Appreciate it.
Our pleasure, yeah. Thanks for inviting us.
So tell me a little bit about what you guys offer, and obviously the things we have in front of us today are just beautiful, gorgeous stuff.
Thanks. Well, from the chef perspective, it's all handmade, handcrafted food. Nothing comes out of a box. We very much focus on presentation, make sure everything is farm fresh. We shop the farmers market every Wednesday and Saturday, and personally designed menus specifically for our customers.
Wow. What a fun way to add a different element to your event, you know, do something completely unique just for you.
Absolutely.
And so what would you say is different or special about Heritage Catering? And obviously, I know you mentioned the farm fresh, the unique menus. I'm sure that's a big part of it as well.
I think that's some of the things that set us apart is we work with each client to figure out what they're really looking for their event, whether it's, you know, their big wedding day or a corporate event, and then design a menu based around what they have told us and what they're looking for. So that and our connection with the farmers, the fact that we produce, you know, some of the food ourselves and have a real connection with other farmers. And one other thing that really sets us apart from a lot of other caterers is that we actually have basically a commercial kitchen on a trailer that we can take on site to any event. So we're not preparing food ahead of time and you know, serving it after it's been held warm for hours. We're actually preparing on site. So
I want to touch on, I know you said being farm to table, and I want to know more about that. You guys actually have a Fox Heritage Farms, is that correct? Raising your own animals. Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure, it's a pretty exciting part of our business.
Yeah.
We farm heritage hogs around the southern Wisconsin area. We actually have a network of 6 Amish farmers that we own the animals, and they do all the animal husbandry for us. It's our feed program, and what's really neat is we can work specifically with customers, especially with things like pig roasts and other farming elements, to really have full backward integration into an event.
How cool, too, to just know where, you know, if you are eating meat, where it's coming from, and knowing that how it was raised and how it was treated, I think is really important to people.
Absolutely. Yeah, the farm to table, I think, has gone beyond just being a trend, and especially for us, it's truly a passion to make sure we are ethically sourcing, sustainably sourcing our food, and specifically since we're raising it ourselves, we have really taken that next step.
And I'm sure the quality as well plays a part in, you know, when it is raised locally, and I'm sure that's something you probably can speak to more than maybe those of us who aren't as educated in being a chef, but does that play a part in it as well?
100%.
Okay.
That's actually why we started farming, was to uphold that level of quality. And not only doing the farming ourselves, but building direct relationships with other farmers in the area, really, I think, drive our quality of food above and beyond.
Now, Elizabeth, I know you did mention the mobile kitchen, and I want to know more about this as well, because it sounds really cool.
So it's essentially, 20-foot long trailer maybe. It's got 2 commercial ovens with 6 burner gas range tops. We've got a fryer. We've got other equipment on there. It's covered, so we can take it anywhere and everywhere in pretty much any weather. So
literally a mobile kitchen.
Absolutely.
Not skimping on everything. You have everything you need.
No.
And what would you guys say is the strangest or the weirdest place that you have ever, you know, gone to for an event?
Well, I think people really do come to us for that farm-to-table feel. So we literally have gone out and set up in the middle of farm fields. Probably the most obscure that I can remember was setting up in a barn with an 8-foot ceiling and kind of had to squeeze everything in and hike everything over to the tents. But it was a beautiful wedding on a beautiful day, and really it turned out pretty spectacular.
Now, do you guys have any events coming up quick before we go here?
We do. We have lots of events coming up at the Tavern all the time. We're always doing special dinners that we pair with brewers and whatnot. And one really fun one that we're excited about this summer is Outstanding in the Field, which is a national organization. They travel all around the country and put on these amazing dinners. We're pairing with J. Henry Bourbon, and we, like Dan just mentioned, will literally be serving dinner in the fields. So it's a really neat event.
Great stuff. And you guys must be very busy, but doing great stuff. We love it. Again, with Heritage Tavern and Heritage Catering, be sure to check them out or call them for your next event. Thank you guys for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more Talk of the Town right after this.